and welcome to Step Choreography to Go, the first in a series of instructor training videos designed for you to keep as a library. Now, the routines contained in this video will be of quite an advanced level, but you'll notice that all of the routines have the progressions to get to the finished product and really technical breakdowns so that you can teach it to your students. Now, the video's format is also different because we're not having a warm-up and we're not having a cool-down. It's just the choreography. So you, with your fast-forward and your rewind button, can rewind and fast-forward to the points where you want to be able to learn the routines again. So again, it's not geared as a workout, it's geared as an instructional tool. And as I said, all the breakdowns are included, so you'll be able to teach all of these routines at a certain level to any one of your students. Now, with the help of my lovely assistants, the lovely Angie and the lovely Rebecca, we hope to bring you lots and lots of new ideas and lots of new choreography. With the help of some music too, that would also make it a lot easier. We'll begin. All you need to do in the very beginning is just start marching, obviously. And we're going to start off with some simple movements. The simple movements grow, and then they turn into a finished product. Then we disregard them, and we move on. Our first move, the good old basic step. Up we go, on your step. Basic 4 times. 3 times, 2 more. The second move is a step knee, so it'll be corner to corner knee. Knee on one side, knee on the other, and again. Our third move is a hamstring curl with a kickback arm. So we're starting off with many repetitions and then reducing the repetitions as we go along. How about a basic step 4 times again, but let me show you the way the basic changes. It's going to be a Mambo Cha-Cha. Try that. Mambo Cha-Cha 4 times. 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Maybe we'll do 4 more just to make sure you've got it. And we now have our 4 base moves, so we can link them together. But we're going to reduce the reps straight away. 2 basic steps. 2 on the right. Then we've got an alternating knee on this side, knee on the other side, alternating curl, and then that new move, the Mambo Cha-Cha. So we've got 2 reps of everything. Let's do it one more time. Basic twice. Same again. Alternating knee either side, and then alternating curl side to side, and then straight away the Mambo Cha-Cha. Then we cut it all in half. So there's 1 rep of each. Basic once, knee once, curl once, Mambo once. And you're ready to do the left leg straight away. 1 knee on this side, 1 curl on the other side, and the Mambo. Now do it one more time. The basic, this will be you next time. I do a knee, a switch curl, and then the Mambo. Watch one more time. Basic, so I'm just layering direction. A switch curl, and then a Mambo. Try that. Basic step, single knee with a straddle, and then you put the switch curl, and then the Mambo, and the basic step, and the single knee. So it's essentially the same movements, but you just add a direction. One more time, just to make sure it's working. Here we go. Basic, step knee, switch curl, Mambo, last time, left leg. So everything's come from simple movements, we've just layered direction. Let's go back to basic moves. Basic step, 4 times, 3 times, so that's routine number 1. We're moving on to the next one. Let's just do an alternating kick. Kick to this side, kick to the other side, 2 more kicks. Again, we're back to the base moves. Hamstring curl from side to side. That's 4. That'll be 3. That'll be 2. Then same again, step knee up high. So we're using the same moves, but switching the order. 2 more. Last one. Now basic steps. So I'm using the same idea. Reverse pyramiding. Many reps, fewer reps, fewer reps. Straight away. Fewer reps. Kick foot twice. Once, twice. Second is a curl. Third is a knee up. And the 4th is a basic. Let's reduce the reps straight away again. So the first one is a kick, the second is a curl, the third is a knee, the 4th is a basic, and it starts again. So it's a kick first, then a curl, then a knee, then a basic. Let's do it one more time and I'll show you the change. Kick is always first, curl is always second, knee is always third. Now, watch the change. It's going to be a kick, then a curl, then a knee, but then a reverse basic. Then it'll be a kick, then it'll be a curl, then it'll be a knee, and a reverse basic. So we're going to try that now. The kick, normal curl, normal knee, reverse basic. And then kick. Perfect. Then curl, then knee. Reverse basic. Do it again. It's the kick. And then the curl. Then the knee. Then the reverse basic. Do one more time. The kick. The curl. The knee. Now play with me on this one. Listen carefully. The kick. The curl is a switch. Then a knee. And then a reverse basic. Watch one more time. The kick. And just one step ahead of you. Knee. Then a switch. And then a basic. Now you're going to try that. So it's one kick. Switch curl over. Knee on the step. Reverse basic. We got there eventually. It's a kick. It's a switch. It's a knee. And a reverse basic. Now there's one more change. It's a kick. The girls aren't going to be able to see this, but you will. The knee is now on the ground instead on the step. Watch one more time. Kick. Switch. The knee is on the ground. Alright girls, on time. It's the kick. Switch curl. Knee on the ground instead. Then reverse basic. Go girl. It's the kick. It's the switch. It's the knee. Perfect. Reverse basic. Just one more time. The kick. Then the switch. This will be the last one. Then the knee. The reverse basic. And then alternating step kick. Did you get that one? We're moving on to the next one. Here comes the next one. We're moving on to a basic step. Basic up, 2 times. Up, down, and then march on the ground. Have a rest. Breathing. Basic up, basic down. Perfect. And then march. Can you make that basic a really slow basic? So up slow, down slow. Slow, slow, slow. Now go fast. And then march. Wait for it. Up go slow. Slow, slow, slow. Go fast. And then march. Listen, very small change. Up slow, down fast straight away. Up slow, down fast, and then march. Perfect. So it's up slow. It's 6 counts. Down fast, up slow, down fast, and then march. We got it. Up slow. Same again. That's 2 counts. Fast, and again. March. Do one more time. We're going to change the lead leg, and you're going to do this straight away. Get ready. I want you to do a Mambo Cha-Cha now. Mambo Cha-Cha, left leg up slow. Go slow, then fast, then slow, then fast. Mambo Cha-Cha. Beautiful. Up slow. 1, 2, 3. This is called the 6 count basic. Mambo Cha-Cha. It's one more time. Go slow, slow, fast, slow, slow. Now we can use that again. Watch one more time. Up slow. This time I don't want the Mambo Cha-Cha. I just want to march. Relax. Do it again on your right leg. Slow. Look at my change here. Down, jump, jump, and then march. Try that with me. It's a jump curl instead. Jump, jump, march, jump, jump, march. When you jump, can you also clap? So we've got clap, clap, down, clap, then march. But it's through the phrase. So you've got to try and almost ignore the music for a second. Okay, I will be changing, but you won't be changing, will you? No! 1, 2, 3, watch where I go. See how I go off the side? Yeah? So it's on, don't change just yet. Off, off, and then back. Try that for me. The one's on the step. Second part's off the step and on. Beautiful. Do it again. Jump. And off the step. How we doing? We got it! Listen, do it one more time. Go. Jump, jump, down, jump, jump. Now listen, can you do an alternating step kick? Kick this side, kick on the other side. A 3 kick repeater. Perfect. Now do the jump clap on your left leg. And we go. Jump. Off the step. Jump. March. Relax. Do the jump again. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels good. Alternating step kick. One time. Another time. 3 kick repeater. Let's just do it one more time to make sure we've got it. Alternating hop clap. Here we go. On the step. Off the step. Then march. Single kick from side to side. Go. Kick. And again. 3 kick repeater. And the last time just to make sure. Left leg hop clap. 1. It's on. Then it's off. And then it's marching. and alternating step kick. Lovely. Okay, commit that to memory and then we'll move on to the next one. 3 kicks, alternating step kick, side side. We're on to the next one. Keep moving with a kick. Do you remember the slow basic we did before? Yeah, sorry, single kick. Single kick. You were following me perfectly, weren't you? I just did a different thing. Go slow basic up. And then just march for me. Just keep marching, 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 marching. Lots and lots of marches. Another slow basic. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then march. Now the march is going to be laid into something else. Don't you do this next version, mate. Go up, then go down. See the way I walk all over the step? That's what you'll be doing after one more go. Watch and learn, just march on the spot. It turns into a 10-point mambo. It's your turn. Up, up. Then down, then all over the step. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, up for 2. Here we go. And down. Feels funny without the clap, doesn't it? I think we should clap. Up slow with a clap. Go. 1. 10-point mambo. Now you need to do it one more time before I change it. Up clap. This up clap becomes a double knee, so you've got to trust me. Yeah? We're going to do it straight away. Double knee. 10-point mambo on this side. This way it changes legs. Yeah? Do it again, the double knee. Ah, it feels nice to do it on both legs. 10-point mambo. But wait, there's more. The double knee becomes a hop on the step instead. So I call it a hip hop knee. Try that, double knee with a heel on top and then down. Yeah? So it's the same variation. A little bit of a change. Hip hop knee. Heel on the step and down. But wait, there's more. We'll do it one more time. Hip hop knee. 10-point mambo. Now there's another small change coming. Just do a regular double knee. Regular double knee. And then the 10-point mambo. And watch the way I change the regular double knee. So we've got knee, jog, jog, 10-point mambo. Watch one more time. Listen to the words. It's easy to remember the words. Knee, jog, jog, 10-point mambo. Ready? Ready? 1 knee, 2 jogs. Knee, jog, jog, 10-point mambo. Just let the legs do the work. Don't think about which leg's coming up next. It should be the next available leg. Oh wait, there's more. Look, the knee with a side swing. You need to watch that again to make sure you've got the right leg. Exactly the same move. Knee, side swing. That's still a jog, but the leg shoots out. Try it. Here we go. Knee, swing. Down. Feels good. Try it again. Knee with a side swing. I call this a stag knee. Why? I don't know. It jogs my memory that that's what they do in dance. Isn't that called a stag? We did that in aerobic championships, didn't we? I think it is. So we'll call it a stag for today. Last time on either side. The music seems to be getting faster, doesn't it? We might need it a slight bit slower before we kill ourselves. Knee, down. Good job. Okay, let's just do a basic step with your right leg to gather your thoughts. Now we're going to import the 10-point mambo and utilize it again. So straight away, 10-point mambo. 10. And then you're just going to march and have a rest. So we've also reversed the order of the move. 10-point mambo. 10. And then how many counts are there on the ground? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10. Plus 6, makes 16. I did maths. That's about all I learned. 10. And then 6, but it's only on one leg. We need to get to the other side. So how about alternating knee? Knee on this side. Knee on the other side. Alternating curl. And again, that doesn't change legs. Knee again. We need a rhythm change to make the legs change. Here it comes. Listen carefully. You're going to do it with me. Double knee on this side. Double knee on the other side. Single hamstring curl. And then again, double knee. Double knee. So there's the lead leg change. Single hamstring curl. 2 more times. Double knee. Lift it up. And again, single hamstring curl. Do it one more time. Double knee. Now we're going to go straight back to the part before, which was the 10-point mambo. Get ready, here it comes. 10-point mambo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6 on the ground. Here comes the leg change. Double knee repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4, single curl. You ready? Other side, 10-point Mambo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6 on the ground. Look at my 6. Yeah? Double knee repeater. So the next time you do that 6, it turns into a turning Mambo on the ground. Give it a try. 10-point Mambo. 10 on the step. The 6 is on the ground. There's no chassés, just side to side. Double knee repeater. It's good. Let's try it this time. One more time with the single curl. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6 on the ground. 6, 2 knee repeater. And the interesting thing about this move is there's lots of variations you can do of it. Try it one more time with regular. 10, you've got to remember the numbers. 10 is first, 6 is second, 2 is third. The girls don't know this one, so it'll be a good surprise for them as well. Single curl, 10-point Mambo. 10. The moves are completely interchangeable because of the numbers. Now that you know what the numbers are, if I was to start calling out the numbers in a different order, we'd be fine, wouldn't we? Okay, listen. The single is first. Single curl, double knee, another double knee. Now the 6-point Mambo on the ground. Now the 10-point Mambo on the step. It's the same move in a different order. Try it again. Single curl, the double knee, the other double knee, and then I do believe it's the 6-point Mambo on the ground. So that one's quite easy. 10. Okay, listen really carefully. Let's start off with a 2 first, then a single, then the 10-point Mambo. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Do the 6-point Mambo, and then a double knee. We can do that again. Double knee, other side. Then the single curl. Then the 6-point Mambo. 6, 5. Then the 10-point Mambo. So you can change them in any order you like. Double knee repeater. Should we try one more? The 6 first. 6. 6. Now the single curl. Now the double knee. Now the other double knee. It works. Now the 10-point Mambo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. First the 6. Go. 6. Single curl. Double knee. Another double knee. And then the 10-point Mambo. So you could really just keep going on forever, but we won't. How about a regular basic step? The routine's called 10, 6, 2, 2, 1. And as I said, there are many different orders that you can use. It shows you how many variations of a simple move you can actually use. Let's move on. Let's import the 2, 2, 1. Yeah? 2, 2 on this side. 2, 2 on the other side. And then 1. But make it a tap. 2 knees. Here we go. So we're extracting movements from combinations and then reusing them. Okay, they all become taps. Watch. 2 taps. 2 taps. But I lied, this becomes a curl. These are now taps. Keep your arms down low, just so you get the legs. 2 taps. 2 taps. Jump curl. 2 taps. Look at my taps. I tap over and then single curl. Do you want to try that? Up, tap, go over. Tap, and down. Up, tap, and then curl. Give it a try. Up, tap, over. Up, tap, down. Up, just tap. There we go. Curl. And again. Up, tap, down. You're doing your own special version. Beck's going to do the simple version. Watch. Up, tap. There we go. See, the versions are exactly the same. They just use a different rhythm or a different direction. Okay, Beck, you stay doing the simple version. And we're going to try something different. Up, tap. We're just going to add switch curl instead. Get ready? Switch curl over. And then facing this way, up, tap. Here we go. It's almost like we practice. Switch curl over. And do it again. You'll see we're doing exactly the same movement as Beck is. We're just adding direction. One more time. Up, tap, over. Good job.
Thanks.
Switch curl over and alternating kicks side to side. So again, you can see how many levels all of the routines have. It's important to remember the movement needs to start off like this, end up like this, but it needs to be interchangeable. You can in actual fact have people in the same class doing the same routine, easy and hard. Yeah? Gives you lots of scope there. Let's move on. Keep doing the kick. Keep doing the kick. We're going to do a new move, starting off with the same base moves. 2 alternating kicks. This is 1. This is 2. 2 basic steps. Up to the front. Kick from side to side. Once, twice, 2 basics. Now listen, walk on top of your step for 4 counts. Up for 4. Up, and then down. And again, I like this part. I get to breathe. Up for 4. Down for 4. Alternating step curl. Curl on this side. Curl on the other side. 4 more curls. Now, these curls, any minute now, will become switches. So let me show you twice and then join in. This will be you. Switch. Switch. I'll show you one more time. You ready? Come with me. Switch over. And 4 switches. 3 switches. 2 switches. Alternating kick at the back of the step. Kick. Kick again. March on top for 4 counts. Down for 4 counts. Here they come. The switches. Go. 4. And 3. So this is the base level. Let's do it one more time. Step kick on this side. Kick on the other side. Walk on top for 4. Then down for 4. Switch curl over. Now, obviously we can leave it at that level, but let's take it up a notch. Do the kick the same, alternating kick, but we're going to repeat the march up and the march down lots and lots of times. I'm going to show you another variation. You girls go up again 4 times. I go off the step and then down to the side. See how that's the same rhythm? Yeah? Join me. March on and then off. On, off, on, off. And again. On, off. As you can notice, it's getting quite hot in here, so I'm sweating profusely. And again. Shows it's a good workout. On, off, on, off. Now look, 2 eye visions. You look that way. And then you look over that way. You look that way. You look over that way. Give it a try. So this is called the Twisty Mambo, for obvious reasons. Twisty Mambo. Can I have an alternating step kick? Kick this side. Kick the other side. The Twisty Mambo. On, off. Switch curl over the step. 4 times. 3 times. 2 times. Alternating step kick. Get ready for the change. It's coming. Twisty Mambo. Off the step. Switch curl. Okay, I'm going to take a few liberties with our instruction now and say cut it in half. And we should be fine. Let's try it. 1 kick. Twisty Mambo on this side. Switch curl. Facing the back. Kick over this one. Twisty Mambo. 1, 2, switch curl. Kick over this way. Twisty Mambo on the step. There we go. Switch curl. Kick on the step. Twisty Mambo. 1, 2, switch curl. Oops, I got it wrong. Now, stay with the kick. Stay with the kick. Stay with the kick on the other side. There's another version of Twisty Mambo that essentially makes it the name Twisty Mambo. Watch me one time. Mambo off the side. Then kick from side to side. So it's the same regular until we add on. Try that with me. Twisty Mambo. Off. And then kick. Now look what I do with my toe instead on the Twisty Mambo. It's toe on the step, looks a bit strange, and then kick. So instead of your whole foot, just your toe on the step. So it's toe, just like we hurt ourselves, isn't it? Now look at the change. It's twist with the knee, and then off the side, and then kick. Watch one more time, just to make sure. There should be a few interesting versions of this one, but it gives you a good idea of how different you can make a normal movement. You want to try? Twisty Mambo. Twist, and then side. Good girl. Kick. We need to do it pretty quickly to get onto the other side. So one more time. Okay, we're going to give it a try on the other side. So let's try just 1 kick. 1 kick. The new Twisty Mambo fell off the step. That wasn't pretty, was it? Switch curl. Kick over here. The new Twisty Mambo. 1, 2. And then the switch curl. And the normal kick. The new Twisty Mambo. The switch curl. And over the step. I think my feet are too big. Kick. The new Twisty. And the switch is is coming, wait for it, the switch, and alternating step kick from side to side. All of that's fine, just don't do the falling off the step part. That wasn't pre-organised. But you can see how the bass moves when they're layered with different direction changes like that. You can create something that's quite different. Moving on, basic step 4 times, 3 times, 2 more times. Let's make this a hamstring curl from side to side. Curl on this side, and curl on the other side. And again, can we have, instead of a single curl, a repeater curl? This side repeater. 1, 2, basic step twice. So here's our base movements. Repeater curl on this side. 1, 2 basic steps. As I've said before, but wait, there's more. Look here, it's a curl with a tap. So it's essentially the same move, but with a tap. Everyone try that with me. 1 curl, 1 tap over the step. It's essential that you tell your class not to straddle, just to tap. Curl with a tap. Curl, then tap, and then 2 basics. Okay, then the next layer is almost the same, but there's a rhythm on the tap. It becomes a ball change over the step. Whenever you're ready, give it a try. Curl, ball change. 1 and 2. So the curl is first, and there's like a 1, 2, 3 run in the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whenever you're ready, we'll try it one more time, and then we'll layer it up. Curl. 2, 1, 2, 3. Basic. Excellent. You need to watch my feet yet again. There's a curl, a ball change, a mambo, and a ball change. You might want to watch that a couple of times. You're still doing the base move. Curl, ball change, mambo, ball change. Whenever you're ready, give it a try. Curl, ball change. Listen to the words. Curl, ball change, mambo, ball change. How's it look? One more time. Curl, ball change. Curl, ball change. Mambo, ball change. And then basic. Excellent. Try it again. Curl, ball change. Mambo, ball change. And again. Last time. Curl, ball change. Basic down. Then hamstring curl this side. Hamstring curl the other side. Curl, ball change. 1 and 2. Mambo. Hamstring curl. Excellent. Curl, ball change. Here we go. 1 and 2. Single curl. We'll do one more time, then we'll layer it up. Curl, ball change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Can you stay with the single curl? Watch the variation. Stay there, stay there. Curl, straddle, curl, straddle. Yeah? Yeah. Try it. Curl and straddle. And straddle. All the way around. So every time we single curl from now on, you're always going to straddle. Feel confident though that at some stage you'll be facing away from the TV. So just listen to my voice. Curl, straddle. Get ready one more time. We're going for that curl, ball change. Straight away. Curl, ball change. Curl, ball change. Now curl and straddle. Now feel confident. Curl, ball change to the back. Curl, ball change. And then curl and straddle. And you're back to us. Curl, ball change. We could have made mistakes then, you wouldn't know. Straddle. But so could have you, we wouldn't know. Curl, ball change. 1 and 2 and 3. Curl and straddle. Do it one more time. Curl, ball change. I'm going to show you a variation that the girls won't do because it's adding an extra turn. One more time. Curl, ball change. I turn instead. But you're not going to do that one, you're still doing the basic one. One more time. Curl, ball change. Pivot, ball change. See how there's another variation? Last time, girls doing normal, doing abnormal. Curl, ball change. Excellent. Okay, single curl this side, regular. Have a rest, gather your thoughts. Same again, the idea is to import movements that we've done and use them again. See how you can use movement in many different classes, and it's another reason to be able to get mileage out of your combinations instead of throwing them away. So we're importing the curl, ball change. I'm also doing this so I can catch my breath, and it's gradually coming back. Am I the only one out of breath? No, you guys are just smiling really well. Okay, curl 4 more times, 3 more times, 2 more, 1 more time. Let's try the curl, ball change now. Curl, ball change, and then just march. I love this part. Curl, ball change. Go. 1 and 2. And then march. Okay, do that again. You must do the march and watch my variation. Curl, ball change. I chasse once, twice, 3 times, and then march. Curl, ball change. Just do the march one more time. Watch the variation. 3, 2, 1, then march. Try it this time. Curl, ball change. Chasse once, twice, 3 times, then march. Right leg, curl, ball change. 1 and 2. Chasse once, twice, 3 times, then march. And again, curl, ball change. Chasse 3 times, but this time it's a basic, yeah? Curl, ball change. So those marches disappear, they become a basic. Left leg, curl, ball change. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Do it one more time. Now I need the girls to be confident with this bass move because I'll be changing the direction, but they won't. So they'll be giving you the mirror image of what you're doing, and I'll show you the next variation. Ready? Curl, ball change. I straddle, go around the step, and then basic. And you curl, ball change, go in the opposite direction, which feels very wrong, but it's right. Chasse around the step. Give it a try. Curl, ball change. Be confident. Chasse in a diamond, and then basic. One more time, and you're going to diamond, yeah? You're going, okay. Here it comes. So curl, ball change first. And we're all going to go around the step. So we go once, twice, and then basic, and then left leg curl, ball change. Now, chasse. Very nice. Basic. Let's try it again. Curl, ball change. 1 and 2. Chasse. And then basic. And one more time. Can I ask you guys just to do basic steps for a while? Are you happy about that? Basic steps. This will be you next time. Curl, ball change. Chasse around. And then reverse basic. So this time you don't end up facing the back for a long time. Ready for that? Yeah? Curl, ball change. Listen to the words. Chasse around. Now, like it over the top, that's the front. Curl, ball change. Music's getting faster again, isn't it? Chasse around. All my assistants here fixing things. Good on you, Dee. Curl, ball change. Chasse around. Reverse basic. One more time. Curl, ball change. All the way around. We might just do one more just to make sure we've got it. Curl, ball change. This one's quite intense, as you can see by the sweat. Alternating step kick. So again, like I told you, we've imported movements, used them, recycled them, and then used them again. We can keep doing that, but we'll do it in a different context. Let's use 2 more bass moves. How about a 3 kick repeater? Be 1, 2, and then march on the ground. Breathing. 3 kick repeater. Go. 1, 2, 3, and then march. Just the march to regular. Again, 5, 6, 7, go. Kick, 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 then march. Next time it's going to be alternating tap back. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3, march, alternating tap. 5, another side. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3, down, alternating taps. Looking good. This is our next level up. 3 kicks is the basic. Alternating tap back. 5, 6. Do it one more time. But this will be you next time. 1 kick, and then the alternating tap back. So 1 kick and 6 marches. Try that. 1 kick, 6 marches. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternating tap. And again, only 1 kick. 6 marches. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all about the numbers. Same again. My version is coming. It's a bit different. The 6 marches become chasse around. Alternating tap. And other side. You go that way. I'll go this way. The marches become chasses around the step. Try that. So 1 kick, 2 chasses. Kick, chasse around, facing the back, facing tap behind. And then we do the same thing with the left leg. Kick, chasse around, alternating tap behind. Excellent. One more time. Kick on this side, chasse around, alternating tap. Same again with the other side. Kick, chasse around. Now we're going going to change it again, but the girls are going to do basic steps for a while. Basic step, that's your basic step as well. Chasse around, reverse, tap behind. So almost like the move we did before. The chasse is the same, but reverse turn on the step. Ready, girls? One kick, here we go. Chasse around, reverse turn basic, and tap behind. And it leads you straight onto the other leg. Kick, chasse around, reverse turn on the step. Let's just do that 2 more times to make sure. One kick, chasse, reverse, and tap. Very last time. Kick on this side. Chasse around, reverse, and tap behind. Maybe one more time. Go. Kick, chasse, reverse turn, tap behind, and then alternating step kick from side to side. Perfect. As I said in the beginning, we move through these quite quickly so that we can compact them all onto the video so that you don't waste any time. Your job, press rewind and use them again and again and again to try and catch the learning curves. But as I said, we're moving straight on to the next routines to make sure you get value for money. Let's try this. 3 kick repeater. And 1, 2. 2 basic steps. You'll notice that a lot of the moves come from the same base moves as well, which shows you the power of recycling. Setting yourself up with a base and looking at how many different variations there are of that fixed base. This will be another variation of the 3 kick repeater and the 2 basics. Listen carefully. 3 kick repeater, 1, 2, 3, basic, and then just march. 3 kick repeater, go, 1, 2, 3, up basic, and then just march down. Like the marching part. 3, 2, 1, up basic. Here comes the change straight away. Do it with me. Double kick only, then basic, and then march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, double kick, the basic, and then the march. 8, 7, 6, 5, same again. Go, kick, up basic, then march. Look at my march. Becomes a 6-point Mambo. Yeah? Do your regular version one more time. Your regular version is just marching on the ground. It's just a glorified march. Try that. Double knee, basic step, then it's a 6-point Mambo. 6, 5, 4, 3, double knee. Excellent. Just an extension of the base move by adding a rhythm or a direction. 2 more times. Go. 2. Basic, 6-point Mambo. And 1 more time, then I'm going to add more direction while you stay facing the front, doing the same variation as your class would do. So, double kick is the same, but the basic goes over the top. The 6-point Mambo facing back, the double kick goes that way. It's the same rhythm with the legs. Up, down, down, 6, 5, it's your turn, double kick. A reverse turn basic, and a 6-point Mambo. 6, 5, 4, double kick. Here we go. Over we go. 6-point. Excellent. 2 more times. But can I ask you to jump over the top? So really jump high. Not a switch, just a big jump. Then 6. Wait, it picks up the intensity. Double kick. A big flying over the top. Woo. 6. 5. Let's just do it 1 more time. Double kick. Here we go. Fly over the top. Up we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last one. Double kick. Fly over. 6-point Mambo. Let's move on. Step knee on this side. And again. Basic step 2 times. Moving on to the next combination. Setting you up with single knee, basic step. Now let's make that a little bit more intense. Let's make it a 3-knee repeater. Arms down low. 3, 2. Another 3-knee repeater. Single knee from side to side. 2 times. Once, twice, 2 basic steps. There's your base. Yeah? 1 more repetition. 3-knee repeater. 1, 2, 3, and again. Now it'll be 2 alternating single knees, and then the girls do 2 basic steps. I do Mambo ball change, Mambo ball change. 3. It's now going to be your turn to try that. Again, it's an import from another move we've done before. Single knee, Mambo ball change. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side. Same with the single knee on this side. Single again. Mambo ball change. Now listen, small change. 3 knee repeater. 1, 2, 3. Single knee. Mambo ball change. Here comes the 3 knee. This side. Go. 1, 2, 3. Single knee. Mambo ball change. 2 more times. 3, 2, 3. Single knee. Mambo ball change. So you could stay at this level, but of course we're going to give you the information to be able to go up to a higher level. So if you can still do the 3 knee on this side, this will be next time. L-shaped knee, single knee, mambo ball change. Watch one more time. L-shaped knee, single knee on this side, mambo ball change. Try that. L-shaped knee. Here we go. Up with a tap. Knee, single knee on this side, mambo ball change. Do it again. Single knee. So again, you could stay at this level, but we'll give you a few more variations so that you can take a little further. Knee on this side. You go back. I go over. Join you with the knee, and then the mambo. Watch one more time. You guys stay on this side. Over the top. Join you on the other knee, and you join me on the new variation. L step. Straight across the top. Knee back for the exit. Mambo on this side. Do it on the other side. Straight over the top. Knee back for the exit. Good, so that could be your base. That could be your finished product. But again, I want to give you more variations. So we want to take out what I call the pesky taps. Taps are our mortal enemy. Try it again. Watch where the taps go. They disappear. There's an imaginary tap there, imaginary tap there, a knee there. Mambo, watch one more time. So this is where the tap would be. Tap. You can accentuate the movement by popping your shoulders. Give it a try. Knee, imaginary tap. Imaginary tap. Knee back. Then mambo. Excellent. Do it again. Knee. Back. Back. But wait. Again, there's more. Show me again. This could be you as well. With a hip thrust. A bit rude. Hip thrust. And mambo. Try that for me. Knee with a hip thrust. And of course there's the optional sound variation. Let's try that one more time. Knee, hip thrust. We've got 2 more of these and then we get to have a rest. Here we go. Finishing up with a march after this, and we're going to change our music. Knee up, mambo, and march on the spot. Perfect. You can see how many variations there are from those same fixed bases. And that's such a good thing to remember, because when you start off simple and then you change and you change and you change, you notice how many different variations and how much mileage you get from those bass moves. How are we doing, girls? You guys look so fresh. How do you do that? Just lucky. Right, we need to move on to a couple more combinations. So we can show you again how the movements start. Beginning, very simple, and then they move on up, or pyramid up, to become a little bit more complex. Maestro, can you pitch that up a little bit so it's equal to what we had before? We're going to start off with a basic step. Nothing worse than going really fast and then going back to really slow. Okay, we're moving on. Keep doing those basic steps. Keep doing those basic steps. That's good music, thank you. Can we have a knee from side to side? Knee on this side. Here we go. Knee on the other side. Does that feel really slow to you guys? Since we've been doing it? Maestro. Sorry. Knee up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Can I have a 3 knee repeater from you? This side. 3 knee. 1 and 2 and 3. Other side. 3 knee. 1 and 2 and 3. 2 more times with the 3 knees. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1 and 2. Now, look at the variation here. It's going to be knee, hold, 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 knee. And again, knee, hold, 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 knee. 2 more. Knee, hold, 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 knee. So whenever you're ready, you can try that. Knee. This is called skippy. Skippy is like a kangaroo. Boing, boing, boing. And again, skippy. 1, 1, 2, 3. Now look at the variation again. Skippy goes out to the side. And again, so it's like an L shape with a tap on the side. Try that. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3. Straight back. Now, skippy has a groovy strain in somewhere. Instead of bouncing, shake your hip. So your foot's grounded on the ground, Your hip does all the work. And again, groovy skipping. 1, shake it, shake it, shake it. And again, I want to watch. Shake it, shake it, good girl. Again, hip, shake it, shake it, shake it. So that's groovy skipping, please don't forget. One more time, now basic step for me. Basic up, and down. Now, this is the variation of the basic. 2 stomp, 1 stomp is all you have to remember. Listen to the change. 2 stomp, 1 stomp. Watch one more time. 2 stomp, 1 stomp. Your variation. Come on. 2 stomp. 1, 2, then single stomp, and again 2 stomp. Again, it's another cross phrase. The trick of cross phrase is it feels off when you're doing it, and it feels right when you finish it. One more. Okay, basic step 4 times. Basic up, and down. Now I'm going to change the basic as well. So keep your eyes open. This will be the basic. Like we did before. Up, tap behind. Down, watch one more time. Up, tap behind. Join me on that. Alternating tap. 1, and tap, and tap. And again. Up, and tap. 2 more of those. Up and tap. Lots of repetitions, obviously, in class to pick up the intensity. Let's put all that together. Groovy skipping. Shall she hit first? And again, groovy skipping. 1, 2, 3. It's 2 stomps. Then 1 stomp. And again, 2 stomps. And 1 stomp. It comes up and tap behind. Here we go. Up and tap. Tap. Do it again, up and tap. Beautiful. And then regular basic step. So there's 3 of the 4 movements. Practice them one more time, just to make sure it's committed up here. Ready? Groovy skippy. Here we go. Knee. Shake your hips. And again, groovy skippy. Shake your hips. Now remember, 2 stomps, 1 stomp. 1, 2, then 1, 2 again. Cross phrase. Up basic, alternating tap behind. Up, then tap, and then bound, and again. Okay, last move comes from a basic. So basic step for me. The basic becomes like a move we did before. A slow basic. So everything becomes slow. Join me on the slow. 1, 2, 3. Feels very slow, doesn't it? We'll change the rhythm so that you can feel how the movement changes. Watch my rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch one more time. It's a squat and then change legs. So, squat, change legs. And again, squat. The rhythm takes a minute to get used to. And plus, it's the introduction of a rhythm over the top. So when you see the finished product, you'll understand why I've done it like this. Watch again. Up, over the top, down, over the top. So that's the same rhythm. Up, down, over the top. It's a squat, over, down, turn it. In a full circle. You ready to try it? Try it. Squat, over the top. Squat again, change legs. Squat, over the top. So it's a rhythm squat. Squat, over the top. Change legs. 2 more times. I like that little one. 1, 2, over. So whenever I say rhythm squat in a circle, we'll do this one more time. Rhythm squat in a circle. We're going to try and piece all of this together. Let's go from Skippy is groovy. Go. 1. Skippy do do do. And again, groovy skippy. Then it's the 2 stomp, 1 stomp. 2 on the 1, single on the other. 2 on the 1, single on the other. Now that up, alternating tap behind. Basic up, tap behind. Once, do it again. Up and tap behind. Here comes that new move. Rhythm over the top, on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change legs. Straight away we're going to cut it in half. Groovy skipping. Up, 2. 2 stomps with this leg. 1 stomp with the other leg. Alternating tap behind. Get ready. The rhythm over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Groovy skipping to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 stomps. 1 stomp. Alternating tap behind. Up, tap. The rhythm over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. But a change is coming. Skippy is first. 2 stomps. 1 stomp. Now do a reverse turn basic. Reverse turn. Tap behind. Rhythm over the top. Excellent. Other side. Skippy is groovy. Up. And 1, 2, 3. 2 stomps, 1 stomp. 2, 3, 4. Reverse turn basic. Tap behind. Stop. Rhythm over the top. Excellent. Let's try it one more time. Ready? Skippy. He's back. This is another variation. 2 stomps. Reverse pyramiding. Starting lots of reps. Reverse. Tap behind. Rhythm over the top. Finishing off the reps on the other side. Skippy's back. And 1, 2, 3. 2 stomps. Single stomp. Here comes the reverse turn basic. Reverse. Tap. Rhythm over the top. 5, 6. How about just an alternating step kick from side to side? Like I was trying to tell you while I was out of breath during that. The basic moves start off with many reps and then we reduce them down and the finished product is quite complex, but it's really just the same product, only in half. That's where you get to complexity sometimes, not necessarily by building it up, but reducing it down. That way you start off with lots of reps where people are comfortable, you reduce it down, people are still comfortable, but they have less repetitions. And he's really out of breath now. Okay, last 2 moves, 3-knee repeater on this side. 3, I want you to tap on this side, up tap, down tap. Ooh, a tap. Other side, 3-knee repeater. 3, 2, 1, up tap, and same on the other side. 3-knee repeater. 1, 2, 3, tap up, tap down, and then step tap. And again, 3-knee. I'm going to be changing this on the next time you do it, but you will be fine if you do the same variation you've just done. I do 2-knee, tap down, march on top, march on the bottom, step knee. You do 3-knee, I'm only doing 2. I tap down, march up, march down, step knee. Listen very carefully, 2 knees, tap down, march on top for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, step knee. Excellent. 2-knee on this side, 2, tap down, march on top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try that. 2-knee. Tap down. 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Step knee. Other side. 2-knee. Tap down. 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Perfect. This will be you next time. 2-knee. Tap down. 4 on top. Step down. Step knee. Watch one more time. 2 knees. I tap over the edge. 4 on top, step down, step knee. Give that a try. 2-knee becomes an L shape. 2, over here, 4 on top, step down, step knee. So it's a variation of an L shape. 2-knee, tap down, 4 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. But wait, there's more. 2-knee, tap down, you jog, you go down, you step knee. So instead of a march, it's a jog. 2-knee, tap down, jog, 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Give that a try. 2-knee, L shape, jog, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite intense with the jogs. And again, 2-knee. This is called a ding dong. My other nickname. Step knee. 2-knee on the side. Tap down, then ding dong. Left leg out. Ding dong, ding dong. Whoops. Again. 2-knee. All good things take time. Out, 2, 3, 4, step down. 2 more times. Knee, tap down. Ding dong. 1, 2, 3, 4, step knee. Same again. Knee, but look, ball change. Ding dong. That way it gets rid of the last tap. One more time. You do the tap though. Keep doing the tap. Watch the variation. Ball change. Ding dong. Step knee. So you can choose whether you want to do the tap or if you want to do the ball change. I think the tap is easier, but the ball change is for people who are used to leg ready choreography and don't like to tap. Ding dong. One more time. Last double knee. Ball change or tap. Ding dong. Step knee. Perfect. Okay, alternating kick from side to side. Guess what? We're up to our last move. The very last one comes from movements that we've done before, but we're going to again explore the variations of recycling. Okay, moving on to a 4-knee repeater on this side. 4-knee. Go. 1, 2, 3, and then just march behind your step and relax. Catch your breath. 4-knee on this side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then march. Do that again. That'll be your base. I'll show you the next variation. 1 kick, 3 knees, and then march. So it's the same variation but with a different element. 1 kick, 3 knees, and then march. Everyone's going to try that. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Kick, knee, 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 and then march. One more time, then I'll add the next variation. Kick, knee, 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 and then march. Now Skippy makes a return appearance, but he's not groovy anymore. He's just normal. 1 kick, 1 knee, 3 bounces, 1 knee. Another variation, I'll do it 1 time. Knee, bounce, and then knee. Let's all try that. 1 time on either side. 1 kick, 1 knee. Knee, pop, bounce, 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 knee, march. Look what happens with the march. It becomes a 6 point. 1 kick, 1 knee, 3 bounces, 1 knee, 6 point mambo, imported from where we did it before. And kick, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 point mambo. Do it 1 more time. Kick, kick, knee. Now I need you to trust me on this next one. Look, great, she just smiles at me. Look. Kick, switch, bounce, 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 knee. So once to the front, once to the back. Now, do yours again normal. Kick, switch, bounce, 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 knee. We'll do it, but you just keep facing the front so you can catch the look again. Kick, switch, bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. Next, doing the basic version. 1 more time. Kick, kick, and switch. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then doing our own version. Kick again. Go. Kick, switch, bounce, 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 knee. 6 point mambo. And again. Kick, switch. Now I'm going to show you 1 more time while the girls do the basic version so you can see where it comes from. Watch, watch. Kick, switch, around the back of the step, and then mambo. Watch 1 more time. It's a kick, it goes over, and then you travel backwards around the step. A very advanced move. You want to give it a try. Kick, switch, turning around. Can you see how it's the same move as they're doing? It's exactly the same. It's just a more advanced variation. But essentially it comes from the same base moves. I'll do 1 more time. Kick and switch. This is Skippy goes around the world. Round, round, round. And bounce. Last time. Skippy goes around the world. Kick, switch, bounce, bounce, bounce. That looks so cute. 1 more time just to make sure we've got it. Kick, switch, around the world. I like those hands. 1 more time. And kick, switch, round. Excellent. Very, very last move. Just a normal tap up, tap down. Face this way. Tap up, tap down. Tap up, tap down. Probably all aware of this next move. It's just called the chassé. Watch. Chassé down the step. Chassé down the step, and then tap up, tap down. Very easy one. Let's all try that together. Go. And chassé. Chassé. And then tap. Let's have some arms on the tap. And again, chassé down the step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Very important to listen to what I say on the next one. Chassé down the step. I'm going to straddle. End up at the front of the step in the opposite to what they're doing. They do it 1 more time on their end. I put a straddle in there, take out the turn. So if you're ready to try that, it's a chassé straddle. Chassé, straddle, on the other end of the step. That's it. See how it's exactly the same move, but without the turn. And you've got to have some taps in there to make sure you change legs. Let's try that 2 more times. Chassé, straddle. Chassé, straddle. Back on the step, at the front of the step. You've got to be really careful with the step, that you keep your eyes on the step. Look at your step now, be aware of where it is, because we're going to be avoiding it in a minute. Let me show you how I avoid it. Chassé, straddle, looking at the step, walk back, and then tap at the front. Watch again. So eyes are down when you do it. Straddle, you look for where the step is, and you just walk back. Give that a try. Chassé, straddle, move over the step, walk behind, and tap. So you've got to look at the TV and look at the step at the same time. Chassé, straddle. Perhaps just march on the spot and watch a couple of times so you get the feeling right. 2 more of those. Here we go. Chassé, straddle, walking back. Now it becomes what's called a chassé box step. So the chassé is the same, but your leg crosses over in front so that you get a bit more room. So you've got to keep your eye on the step. Yeah? Chassé, around. There we go. So the box step is the essential part to get yourself around the step fast. Try that. Chasse around. Looking for the step. Okay, here's the last part. Chasse is the same. This is the same. You walk on the step on count 6. There's no taps involved, it's just a walk. Look again. Chasse. I just go on the step, 1 count. 1 count only, no taps. Stay down into a march position. Chasse. Look at your step. Stop. Lovely. Good job. Do it again. Chasse. Box. On the step on 6. 2 more times. It's called the never-ending chasse. I'll show you why in a minute. On the step. Tap up, tap down. 1 more time, and then these tap up, tap downs, they vanish. Let's try 2 of those together without these taps. Never-ending chasse. So we go. Once. Don't stop. Do it again. Chasse. Now while we've got it, we might as well keep doing it. Let's do it again. Never-ending chasse. And again. Still essential to look at the step. 2 more times. Go. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 more time. 1 and 2, and just an alternating step kick from side to side. Perfect breakdown there is to keep people interested in what you're saying, so make sure you're always bringing their attention to where the step is, what move's coming next. Make sure you keep speaking so that people understand how they should be doing the movements. Let's just do a basic step to bring us back to the center. 3 more basic steps and then we'll just take a march. This is going to be our cool down. Let's march. Perfect. Hopefully, from all of those combinations, like I said, we move through them pretty quickly. You'll be able to dissect from each one of them a more basic version, a medium version, an advanced version, but be able to use them in many different classes. Now, I don't profess for you to be able to pick them up straight away because we move through them so fast. I want you to now go back, rewind, dissect, learn, and make sure you practice, because that's the essential part of being a good teacher. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you all the best in your practicing. We'll see you in a choreography step to go number 2. See you there.